this is Tony Beers for Toxic Pop News, and in this episode we are going to be looking at Hasbro's Marvel Legends reveals at San Diego Comic-Con 2018. First up is this Black Panther wave. This is new for Marvel Legends, as it is the very first all-movie character wave. And first up here is Killmonger in his tactical gear, looking pretty cool. I don't know if I'll pick up this figure. I already have the entire first wave of Black Panther figures which had Killmonger. This is just a different version of him, but I might. That way I can swap the heads of this figure with the other Killmonger figure. And there's the Build-A-Figure M'Baku, looking pretty cool, very detailed. And here's Black Panther with the purple lines in his costume. Again, I don't know if I want to get this figure. I mean, I already have the Black Panther from the first Black Panther wave, and this is just him with that purple color, so maybe not. Here is Black Panther's father from years ago. I might get this figure. I think T'Chaka was a better king than T'Challa. And you can see that there's a silhouette of Shuri back there, and they said that it's because that she's not actually in this wave. She is in another wave, so I'm assuming she's coming with probably the next wave of Avengers Infinity War or whatever movie is after Infinity War, this sequel, so look out for her. And there's another version of Black Panther. This is basically this Black Panther from Civil War, only with a different head. Again, I don't think I need this Black Panther because I'm satisfied with the one I have from the first wave of Black Panther, so I don't know, he's just not necessary for me. I mean, if I wanted to build the M'Baku Build-A-Figure, yeah, I'll probably have to get that. Here's one of the more Delage or whatever they were called. This would be good to get, multiples of her. She comes with alternate heads, so you can have 3 different versions of her. You can army build them, and of course you need more than one to build up your Dora Milaje. I might got it right that time. Here's Claw. This is one I actually do want to get, since he was a major villain in the film. I don't like the look of that arm, to be honest with you. Hopefully they'll have an alternate arm for him, but he was also in Avengers Age of Ultron, so he's actually kind of a major villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they're lacking in villains, so I would love to get that figure. Here's Deadpool on a scooter with a dog and a squirrel. I love that. I'm gonna have to get that figure, definitely. It's a must-have with that big old horn and everything. Sidekicks there. I just love the look of that. I don't think he's necessary, as I do have a first Deadpool figure and I'm satisfied with this, but this would be a great display piece, or just a fun little extra piece, and I enjoy this figure and his scooter. Just so much fun. Okay, here is Professor X, and I believe he's part of the Legendary Riders wave, which included that Deadpool we just saw, and I think he looks great. He's essential to your X-Men collection. Can't have X-Men without Professor X. I love that the hover chair hovers with aid of the flight stand there, and you can see a little effect as if, it's pushing up wind or dust underneath there, which is fantastic. I think this is a reuse of their many times used suit body, but that's fine with me. I love the head. I love the eyebrows. Looks like one eyebrow raised. I think this is fantastic. I don't like that seam down the middle, but otherwise this looks really good. I like the pose of his hands. Looks fantastic. Can't wait to get that figure. Okay, there's Blink. She's cool. She's got a fairly realistic looking face. I love the costume. I love, her pink skin and stuff. I don't find her essential to my X-Men collection, so I don't know if I'll pick her up. There's Gambit, who is definitely essential to your X-Men collection. I think this looks fantastic. I'm a little concerned about this coat being able to articulate the figure. Also, I feel his hair is kind of high. Otherwise, it's a fantastic looking figure. And here's Archangel. They're re-releasing him, which is fantastic since I did not get a chance to get him, and he's going to come with 3 alternate heads, an extra piece for your Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. This guy is a villain. He is part of the Reavers team, who are the enemies of the X-Men. I believe his name is Skullbuster, or something like that. Yeah, it looks like he reuses the legs from Deathlock and probably a couple other pieces. Again, I don't find him essential, but he's a cool looking figure. This is Magic, Colossus' sister. Nice looking figure. Again, I don't find her essential. Looks like they give a recolor recolored Ghost Rider head and a recolored Lockheed there. So that's kind of cool. And here's Silver Sable from the Spider-Man line. She looks pretty good. Actually, she looks excellent. Again, I don't really find her essential. And there's Black Cat. I missed out on that first Black Cat, so I might get this Black Cat. Her face sculpt looks fantastic. Although I'm not too big of a fan of the costume, I prefer the classic costume. This is Red Goblin. I have no idea about this character. I don't know anything about him, so it'll be a pass for me unless I have to end up buying him for the Build-A-Figure, which is Kingpin, which I do find necessary, so I might actually have to pick him up. You got Hercules back there. He's essential in my opinion. I can't wait to get Hercules, Ghost Spider, or Spider-Gwen, whatever you want to call her, and Miles Morales Spider-Man. They're coming in a 2-pack, which is a GameStop exclusive, and they are from the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse anime movie. In there we got Ultron. He's the same as the Build-A-Figure, but he has a new paint. He's also a GameStop exclusive, and I have this Build-A-Figure, so I don't find him essential, but in case people missed out on that Build-A-Figure, there you go. And here's 2 AIM soldiers, which I also believe they're a GameStop exclusive. I have one AIM soldier, but it doesn't hurt to get more. You can't have too many AIM soldiers, you know. I would definitely get those if I could. There is a Kree soldier of some kind, and I like the look of his costume. He's got like this translucent black with this glitter mixed in, which makes him look very outer space and looks great. Might be Captain Marvel, I'm not sure. So they're probably coming out when the Captain Marvel movie comes out. Okay, here's the vintage figures, Vision and Hawkeye, and I love that Vision. Can't wait to get him. He comes with an Ultron head. The Hawkeye looks great. I have the other Hawkeye that was originally released. This one seems to be practically the same. The only difference is the arm. It seems to be maybe the color's a little bit different, but since I already have that Hawkeye, this one I might get, may not. I just don't seem that essential. And there is the Sentinel with Days of Future Past Wolverine. There's the package opening. There's it is again. Again, this one I may or may not get. It's exclusive to, I believe, GameStop again. That Wolverine looks great. Sentinel has some kind of electronics. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks like it's a re-release of the past Sentinel they made, so looks pretty cool. Okay, here's a look at the Kingpin Build-A-Figure from that Spider-Man wave, which just looks fantastic. I see him as being essential. I think he comes with 2 heads. He's one of Spider-Man's major villains, so you gotta get this guy. This is some new Spider-Man symbiote character. I don't like the look of this character. I've never seen him before, so that's an easy pass for me. Well, this is Luke Cage and Claire Temple, 2-pack, exclusive to Walmart. One of the other classic Marvel characters, or their vintage line, was Black Panther. I have the Walmart Black Panther. Before that, purple Walmart Black Panther. This would be the 3rd Black Panther, but I'm satisfied with that other Black Panther, so I don't see this one as essential, but I could see people who might want, who missed out on that other Black Panther. There's another look at it. Looks like he has 2 alternate hands and some energy effects. White one. The other one was shown was the Scarlet Spider with the Ben Reilly head. Not a fan of the Scarlet Spider, so I'll probably be skipping on this one. Although, with the blonde Ben Reilly head, you could use this to make up like a powered down Johnny Storm, but if you take the Mr. Fantastic body and put that head on it, that could work. There's the Archangel with the 3 alternate heads and the claw. It looks like, you know, you got our neutral unmasked head, you got an evil looking angry head, and you got the death head, because he was the angel of death of the 4 horsemen of Apocalypse, so that's what that's for. Okay, here's a look at Kingpin with his other alternate head, and he looks fantastic. I love the size on this guy, the scale, the color of that purple tie, and the cane with the diamond on the end, and he's got a ring on his pinky there. It looks fantastic. I can hope for a better Kingpin. I really love the look of this. Kingpin looks mean, nasty. That one, white suit, perfect looking Kingpin. And then he has that screaming face too. This Kingpin will be essential for any Spider-Man or Daredevil collector. You gotta get a Kingpin to fight your Daredevil. It's fantastic. One of the better figures in this revealed at San Diego this year. Okay, here is a couple other of these vintage Marvel Legends figures that revealed. And then here's Ant-Man, as you can see. And Ant-Man, I do find essential. I have to get this Ant-Man. I've been saying I love the classic looks for these characters, so I can't wait to get this Ant-Man. And he comes with a miniature Wasp, and again, so the next one was Wasp, and this was in her blue costume, which was an alternate back in the early days of Marvel Legends and the Toy Biz days, where she was super rare. So Hasbro was allowing people to get that Wasp figure that couldn't get her back when it originally came out, to get a super rare figure. Now, I have a Wasp figure, and I'm satisfied with hers, so this one I may or may not get. I'm not totally sold on that, since I was expecting the classic Wasp, where like her first appearance, where the red and black costume, where she had like that cone head look, but this is fine. And if I want a miniature version of my Ant-Man, I have to get this. So they're kind of making you get the Ant-Man figure if you want that miniature Wasp. So you kind of have to get both figures if you want the miniature versions of them. So Hasbro's not dumb. They know what they're doing. So I don't find her essential, but I might get her. So that's it for the Hasbro Marvel Legends reveals at San Diego Comic-Con 2018. We have more San Diego Comic-Con videos on the way, so look out for those videos. This video is sponsored by the Crazy Kings of Toys. Check them out for all your toy needs and find out why they are so crazy. Find them on eBay, Bricklink, and Facebook. Links are in the description. For more Toxic Pop, visit our website at toxicpop1.wixsite.com/toxicpop. Email us at toxicpop1@gmail.com. And check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/toxicpop1 and Instagram at instagram.com/wearetoxicpop. Links are in the description.